Holiday parties and gatherings are ramping up, and it's a good time to come up with a special concoction for your guest that is holiday themed. Back with us to rise to the challenge of that perfect holiday drink is Dean Hurst. Good morning.
Glad to be here.
Happy holidays. You got any big parties coming up?
I have lots.
You do have
and of
lots.
course, people
You're always
expect
up
me,
to something.
They expect me to bring things, so we're going to talk about that.
There probably is, yeah, a lot of pressure when you show up to a party, or maybe you're hosting one. Like, what's Dean going to make?
It doesn't matter what capacity, whether it's mine or someone else's, but I enjoy it. So,
well, cheers. Good morning. You've already started off. You've poured us something very delicious.
Yes, this is super simple. So it's just apple cider, a good quality apple cider you'd find in the store, or if you have a juicer at home and want to juice fresh apples, that's a really great way to do it. You can pick organic apples and keep it that way. But then heated that up with cinnamon sticks and clove, and you can throw some maybe brown sugar in it to get the sweetness right, maybe fresh lemon juice to give it some brightness. Like, just kind of play around with it on the stove and taste it, and then serve it warm, not hot, but warm.
Okay.
Let me turn this down a little
bit. Well, and
actually.
the best thing about this, it makes the house smell so good.
It makes the house
so if you were hosting a party, I would definitely go ahead and get that started.
And if you have the time, you could like take some orange slices and set them with cloves and let those sit and drop that in the drink, and it smelled all the orange flavors and stuff. But you know, by itself.
So good.
Just delicious. And then punch, the punch base. So I started one here. So this is just demerara sugar, and you take the peel off the lemon.
What kind of sugar?
Demerara. So like it has the molasses still in it, so it has like more richness and more flavor and viscosity and body to it.
Can you buy that at normal grocery stores?
Yeah, like just sugar in the raw. So it's just kind of the same idea of that. Yeah. But demerara, molasses, any kind of thing like that.
Because it's got a brown color to it.
Exactly. So then you take the peel off the lemon and you muddle that in there, and then the sugar will pull the oils out of the lemon peels.
Ooh, okay.
So now you've got like a rich simple syrup that has more flavor to it and a more richness and roundness from the oils.
Ah, okay.
So you can do that ahead of time and then add cognac, whiskey, maybe a little bit of sherry, different things like that to make it more complex, and you can have it prepped and ready to go and just dump it in your big punch bowl, serve it out to guests, grate some fresh nutmeg on it, and you're done. It's super easy and delicious.
Speaking of punch bowls, and you brought the wine opener. I love this. He wanted to make sure and let people know that these are great hostess gifts. If you were going to a party, maybe bringing a bottle of wine or whatever, bring one of these and leave it.
The art of the host gift, my brother-in-law taught me this years ago, and it's like if you show up to someone's house, you should always be prepared to leave something for them. So if you bring a cheese board, be prepared to leave the cheese board. If I bring the punch bowl, I'm prepared to leave the punch bowl with them if they don't have one. Like, this is just a great way to say, you bring a bottle of wine and they can't find the wine opener. Well,
how many times has that happened, right?
Every time you open wine, you think of me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I have one drink I wanted to make fresh because, I brought some eggnog.
Are you a big eggnog fan?
I love eggnog.
Okay.
Let me give this because it's kind of sitting as a prop here. So let me give this a little.
Stirred it.
Yep. So this is a little thick. It's a little thicker than I normally would make it, but.
What is the secret to your eggnog that you like making? Is that what you're making for us this morning?
As much spice as you can possibly handle. So nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon, even star anise if you want to really stretch the flavors, profiles out. It's good, but it's a little too rich. I would thin it out a little bit if I was having a party.
Okay.
But if I was just sitting right at home and wanted one real quick one, that's a good richness.
I would say so.
And
this isn't something I get why people don't want to necessarily drink it all year, but certainly around the holidays,
most
I mean, it's perfect.
Good that 2
when we
weeks
finally have our cool nights.
It's good that 2 weeks out of the year when you actually do drink it. So this drink I'm going to make with a spiced rum. Now this is a flip. So this is a a la minute. At the moment, I want eggnog, and I don't want to make a whole batch of it. So I have a whole egg. I have 2 ounces
of rum. A whole egg in there, all right.
In there, and I'm going to put a little bit of sugar in here. You could use simple syrup, but this is just a fine grain sugar, not confectioner sugar because it has cornstarch in it and it will ruin the drink.
Okay.
But the whole egg, so I'm going to kind of mash that up a little bit inside there, and then I'm going to add my ice. Always hate that part.
Okay. You shake it before you add the ice, and then shake it again after.
So it gets everything kind of all mixed up and in there, and then you want to shake it. I would shake it much harder and for longer if I was doing it, but because
for the sake of TV.
Demo, right? Now this is eggnog on the fly.
Wow.
So super simple: sugar, base spirit, a whole egg.
Okay, this is a really silly question I'm embarrassed to ask, but does actual like eggnog that you buy, I mean, it's egg? Is that why it's called eggnog? I don't know if I've really actually looked into what makes eggnog.
What's in that glass is 6 cups of half and half.
Okay.
And then 4 cups of rum, and then all the spices.
Okay.
And the egg yolks are whisked in with sugar and then slowly tempered into it.
Okay.
So that's what makes it rich. So you can dial it back after you've already made it.
Well, the good news is we're going to put all these recipes on our website. Yes. You've sent those over for us, Dean. So thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure when you're here. Again, happy holidays. You enjoy this time of year with your family, and we look forward to having you back in the new year.
I'll be here.
All right. Thanks so much. We're going to